What's up? Welcome back, enchanters, to another unboxing of Mondo. And today we have, for the first time on this channel, X-Men the Animated Series.
Previously on X-Men.
So excited to unbox this, y'all. You have no idea. Now, what makes this piece so freaking exciting is it's just so iconic. And if you've already noticed from the thumbnail, it's none other than the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Wolverine laying in bed with his sad face. Now, I am so excited to unbox this because it is an exclusive piece and it does come with an exclusive head sculpt, which we'll dive into in a moment. Now, this piece originally retailed for $160. You can still find it in the secondary market for like $140 to $175-ish, plus shipping. You're gonna get it for like around the same MSRP price. So this was a large edition run with with exactly 3,250 of these ever made, which is insane. It's a very large run. Now, before we dive in and get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Jean-Pierre Bon Jovi, so if you're meeting me for the first time due to the YouTube algorithm, hi, how are ya? It would mean the world to have you stay connected here with us. We are not a niche channel, but we are a 90s nostalgic retro channel, so we unbox anything 90s related. I'm a 90s kid at heart, and it would mean the absolute world to have you connect with us. So don't forget to hit that smash button below, hit that bell to get notified every time I upload content every Monday and sometimes Thursdays. And without further ado, let's dive in. Now, I also already purchased, and I have the brown variant, which we'll dive into. That's going to be our next video. And this also has a different piece. It's the standard piece as well. The standard size. That does not come with the exclusive head sculpts. This does come with those exclusives. So we're going to dive in and open this up. Now, I'm not too sure if I want to take this out of the box. I am going to open the box and I am going to show you the loose pieces in a moment. We're going to dive into all the pieces, but I'm not too certain if I want to take this out of the box. If you want to see the articulation on this, we're going to dive into the brown variant. That's the next video, so stay tuned. That's coming into this channel. And I will link that video shortly after I upload that video. It will be linked at the end of this video. At the end of the video, you can click on the next video and you'll see the brown variant. But I'm so freaking pumped, to open this up. So let's dive in. Now, this is piece 1504 of 3,250. So again, a very large edition size. So this is still, anyone could potentially own this. It's not difficult to come across. So a very easy piece to come across. As for the brown variant, it has a very small edition run, and that one's becoming, it's going to start to become more and more challenging to come across, but you'll hear all about that in the next video. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Let's dive in. Okay, so first off, can we have a moment for this art box? So this art box is gorgeous. It's the opening intro and all the screen cell shots of the show. How freaking awesome is that? So that's so freaking iconic. So you have their names, Beast, Rogue, Storm. As you zoom in on those details, look how amazing that looks. And it's 360, so you have the intro of all the characters. That is amazing in black and gold. That is freaking amazing. Look at that. The side says Mondo, X-Men the Animated Series. And there's the Comic-Con exclusive. It's 1504 of 3250. This came out in 2021. Wow. This is awesome. So this is it's a little over a year and a half old. No, wait, the San Diego Comic-Con just happened in January, so it's exactly 2 years old. So this piece is 2 years old, and again, it's still quite common to come across because of that large size run. So do know you can purchase this on the secondary market. It looks like this is a sleeve. Yes, it is a sleeve. Living for this. Okay, before we show the front, let's look at the back. So there's the back of the actual scene from the series where he's laying in bed and he's observing that photo. I think that's so freaking epic, man. That's so epic. Now, the reason why I kind of want to keep this piece in the box is because of his pose. It just looks freaking amazing. And it's like, I'm torn apart. Do I take it out? Do I open it? I'm still not sure, but okay, let's zoom in on those details right there, y'all. There he is, laying in bed, looking at the portrait of Scott and Jean. Just pissed that he's not Jean's love interest and Scott is. And what's really awesome about this is it comes with an exclusive pillow. So there's a little pillow that he's laying on, and of course the art box, which is his bedroom, which is amazing, right? This is insane. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I want him just displayed like this because, again, that scene is just freaking epic. It's so epic. But then it's like, I don't want to spend $150 just to get the original version of him either. So it's like, oh, I'm so torn apart right now. And knowing Mondo, they're going to make like another edition of him in the future. And it's like, oh, we should have gotten that one. So it's like, I'm so torn right now. So completely torn apart right now. Wow, this looks amazing. So, also his head sculpt here. So as we zoom in, you're going to see a little bit more. In a moment, we're going to show you all the pieces and zoom in. But he has this little sad face, which is exclusive. The pillow and that sad face is exclusive to this. My God, this looks amazing. So let's go ahead, dive in, cut open the bottom, and take out all the accessories and see all the switch outs. And I'm excited. I'm so excited. This is bringing me so much nostalgia, y'all. You have no idea. So let's go ahead and dive in with this review. All right. I said I wasn't going to open it, but I mean, I just had to. So here we have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive X-Men the Animated Series Wolverine Unboxed. And so this is the one that exclusively comes with him laying in bed. And with this piece, you're going to get two exclusives. So let's start with the exclusives first, and then we'll dive in. So what you're going to get first is the exclusive sad face portrait. So this is him reminiscing, laying in bed, and as he's looking at Jean and Scott's portrait. So you're going to get that exclusive portrait, which is only exclusive to this piece. So technically, it's the only exclusive you're getting, but you technically also get this pillow. So you can consider this an exclusive as well, right? Plus the art box, which I tried my best to keep intact, which was very challenging to do so, but I was able to manage to keep it as intact as possible. So he's going to come with the base. Let's talk about his articulation and his base before we get into the accessories. So he does come with this plain base. I do wish the base had the X-Men logo. That would have been awesome, but it doesn't. So missed opportunity with that. So his clip is also different. I don't like this side clip here. It's really annoying. It's far sturdier than the Batman ones, which are the crotch clips. This one right here, not the most conventional. And I feel like it's so tight that it could dent the piece, so it won't be using it or securing the pieces with that. So there you have it. You can see very, very, very tight. So let's start with the articulation. First off, look at the cell shading. So you're seeing a lot more cell shading on these pieces than you do with the Batman pieces, just because X-Men the Animated Series had more of that instinct, had more of that aesthetic, in their artwork. So first, let's start with the claws. The claws are made of plastic, but they have like this rugged material to them, and they are removable. So you could remove them if you like, and place them. I'm not going to do it now, but you can remove them with some give. I'm pretty sure they come out. I know they come out, but it's not coming out, but they do come out. I know they come out. There we go. So I just took one out. So you can take these out and then incorporate them in any of the other hands. We are not going to be manipulating that today in this video, but you do have that option if you like. So let's start with the head. The head does rotate 360. Yay. The chest has a little bit of give forward and backward, not side to side, but it does go up and down. And the torso has a whole lot of give and movement as well. As for the arms, they only go up to about that much. Because of the shoulder pad, they don't move additionally. I wish the shoulder pad was connected to the arm and it would rotate 360, but it doesn't. Okay. As for the elbows, they are just single jointed, but they slightly a little bit of a give, but that's about it. So not that much of a give there either. As for the wrist does go up and down, okay, and it does rotate 360. Then we go up to the legs. Again, that's awesome. It does have a great give when it comes to the legs. He is double jointed at the knee, so that's awesome. He does have movement, side to side movement on his leg, and a little bit of movement up and down as well. So that's pretty rad as well. So that's all the articulation that you're going to get with Wolverine. This is the back, of course. He looks incredible. As for his stature, I experience him to be a little tall. I kind of wish he was smaller because he is short in stature. I know he's shorter than Magneto, but not by a lot either. I think like by like half an inch. So Wolverine is known for being short and stout. Now, in the animated series, that is. Now, just to compare, this is a 1/6 versus a 1/10. If you had an action figure, I'm actually posing this right next to the Iron Studios 1/10, but this is a massive piece. So, look how big this is. This is massive, y'all. Massive, massive, massive versus your traditional like Marvel Legends or 1/10 scale figure. So, it is huge, and that's something to bear in mind with these pieces, is that they will occupy a lot of space. So be very mindful of that. Now you can get this, as I mentioned earlier, for like $150 right now in the secondary market, which I think is a great price point for these, when most of them, like especially the Batman ones, I've paid nearly like an average of like $250 to $300 for each of them. So for $150, I think it's a great price point. So you're also going to get this right here. So this is that beginning opening credit scene when they play the theme song. There really isn't. This is fixed, by the way. So it creates that like that effect where he's like creating friction with his claws, and then you just get like this effect, which is pretty epic. I think that's pretty awesome. You're also going to get a total of 4 portraits. So you're going to get Logan without the mask, which I love the blue hue to his hair. That's so freaking iconic. And look how detailed this portrait is. It's amazing. You are also going to get one with him in just I like to say just a semi-serious face. And then you're going to get this one with his teeth grinning. That one's rad. This one's my favorite. And lastly, you are going to get Morph. And I love this because they've given us already 2 morphs. We're getting another morph sculpt with like dark morph, with like those bags under his eyes. We're getting that one, but that one's coming with the Magneto. So that's hinting like, I don't think Mondo has any intention to create a morph, being that we're getting these head sculpts. So yeah, now because I do have the yellow one and I also have the brown and orange variant, I think that'd be a great choice to use the morph sculpt on that one if you don't have a morph. But if you do have multiple, like I have 2 Wolverines. Now stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to show you the brown variant of this same piece. We also have this massive turkey leg, which is iconic. You have the Scott Summers and Jean Grey portrait. And what's really awesome about this is you can actually take this picture out and customize it yourself, which I think is rad. And last but certainly not least, you're going to get 5 hand different hand sculpts. So you're going to get the open palm, the open hand. And again, you can insert the claws in any of these. You are going to get these 3 various ones. So this one is a closed one. So this is for him to hold a turkey leg. You're going to get one with like a semi-pointing or holding, like almost like looking as if he's holding. This is the one where he's actually holding the portrait. And then you're going to get this one as well. And this is like a semi-opened one. Where he's holding maybe the other side of the portrait. But I think this is the same hand. No, they're the same hand. So they're both left hands. So those are your 5 portraits. So I'm curious as to what your thoughts are on this piece. I think it's freaking fab. I cannot wait to get Magneto and Jubilee and soon to be released Gambit. I mean, that's going to be really exciting. That Gambit looks so sexy. I'm actually going to upload a photo right over here. How amazing does that look? It was a sneak peek. It's supposed to come out spring of 2023, so really soon, which is really exciting. So can't wait to see what the exclusives are going to be on that. But Mondo is really, really coming through with these. I'm beyond impressed, and I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to hit that smash button. Subscribing means the absolute world to stay connected on our channel. If the YouTube algorithm happened to have brought you here, comment below if you own any of these and what your thoughts are on these, your overall experience with Mondo figures. I absolutely love the articulation. I love the various sculpts. I think the quality is amazing. The paint rubs off sometimes, which has been the biggest setback I've had with, you have to make sure it's at room temperature. You can't keep these pieces in specific areas and don't have them touch other surfaces or other pieces, because that's the one con I've noticed. But outside of that, I absolutely love these pieces. I'm so excited I added these to my collection. So let me know what your comments are below. Stay amazing, y'all, and stay tuned for next week as we dive into the brown variant with I think there's less than 552 pieces ever made, which is so freaking amazing. So we're going to go ahead and unbox that one and use certain, we're going to do some certain switch outs so you could see some variation as well. So stay tuned for that. Stay amazing, y'all. And until the next one, over and out.